Hello. Canberra High School students took the end-of-course test on 4/2013, and the results provide yet another information that we can use to find areas that the school has been doing well so we can maintain and improve, and also to find areas that need more improvement and seek to identify ways that such improvements can be made. The test is mandated by Georgia Department of Education and assesses students' achievements in the designated core courses. The results are used to provide diagnostic data to improve students' achievement. This overview is to offer insight into the Canberra High School students' performance on the test and seek to identify what can be done to help students improve on their performance. The EOCT test assesses students' mastery of the Georgia performance standards in the areas of English language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. Scores from the test are counted as 15% of students' final grade in an EOCT-related course. Canberra High School students took the test in 9th grade literature and composition, American literature and composition, coordinate algebra, Math 2, GPS geometry, biology, US history, and economics. Student performance on the EOCT is measured with a skill score based on the Georgia performance standards. Skill score range from 200 to 600, where 400 and higher are considered to be meeting standards, and scores of 450 to 600 are exceeding standards. So, on this table, performance level 3, that is PL3, represent the percentage of students who exceeded the standards, and PL1 representing percentage of students who did not meet the standards. PL2 and 3 make out the percentage of students who pass the related courses. This graph shows courses and the percentage of students passing the various courses. We see different heights in the bars displayed. Obviously, the tallest being American literature and the shortest being coordinate algebra. Performance on American literature with 93% of students passing had 34% of the 589 students exceeding standard and 7% not meeting the standards. When we look at the performance on coordinate algebra, 1% of the 690 students who took the test exceeded the standards. 72% of them did not meet the standards. So, what is the overall student performance on the same coordinate algebra in the district? 5% of the 8,527 students in the district who took the test exceeded standards. 58% did not meet the standards. Briefly, this is how students fared on the test. You can see the performance level 3 bar representing economics being the tallest among the blue bars. How does the school's performance compare with the district? Performance on all the courses were below that of the district. The district did its own analysis on the performance of student groups on the test, and this is what it came up with. Performance by white students was higher than that of Hispanic and black students. The school's own analysis also represents a similar picture, with the gap being widest on coordinate algebra and closest on American literature. Has this always been the case? We looked at the 2012 test results that did not include a test on coordinate algebra. This time, the gap was closest on GPS geometry. We can see some strengths in the data. Performance on American literature was high with 93% of the 589 students passing with an average skill score of 435. But there are areas that need improvements. The school's performance was below that of the district. Students performed lowest in coordinate algebra. It was the area that the district performed least also. There's a gap between performance of white students and the minority students. The question is, what can we do for the minority students to improve their performance on the EOCT test? Being a new course, how can we prepare the student to close the gap between coordinate algebra and the other courses?